Hello, everyone. Let's give people a few seconds to pop over. Hopefully, people can see us and hear us okay. After a few technical difficulties, let's hope that this is going to work for us.
Yeah, there's always something, isn't there, with technology? I have wind howling outside. I've had to switch my internet connection a couple of times to try and get it to work today. But yeah, hopefully we're good to go now.
Oh, yeah, we're working here. So let me just press go live. And here, I think we should be live on Instagram now. Please
Okay.
let us know if anyone's
Fingers
watching.
crossed. Okay. Julia
Oh,
says good
Julia's
morning.
here. Yay. Good morning, Julia. Lovely to have you here. Julia, can you hear us? Can you see us? Please let us know because, yeah, Sarah has moved countries. I have moved houses. So this is the first real test of going live and trying all the setup and all the new bits and pieces to see whether anything works.
And thank you, everyone who's joining us from further west from us. So it's afternoon for us, but I think for a lot of people, it's probably early morning if you're
Yes.
in the US, maybe very early morning. So yeah, if you're making it from there, thank you.
That's it. Yeah. People probably commuting to work at this time. So thank you for joining us. Hopefully we can make the commute entertaining for you for just a little bit. Oh, fabulous. Julia can hear us and see us. That's fantastic. That's a good start. That's
Yes,
a
it's a
very
good
good
start.
start. And we've got loads of people joining us over from Instagram. Hopefully you can see us okay and hear us okay too. So the reason we're actually here, popping over live quickly, is because we have launched First for Us together. So Sarah and I, we have teamed up for a collection of amazing crochet patterns. It's the Simple Shapes Cozy Collection. And it's 6 amazing patterns that we have put together for you guys to get ready for the stylish fall and winter season. So we've got amazing patterns, easy patterns to kind of work up and still be kind of stylish, isn't it? Because everyone's busy. I know crochet is kind of looked at as more of a hobby thing, so it probably isn't a priority for a lot of people. But we have put together amazing patterns that are easy to make, quick to work up, but they just look gorgeous anyway. So yes, we've got the lovely Hannah here. Hello, Hannah. Lovely to have you
Hannah.
here. Uh, and yeah, so let's just introduce the patterns quickly. I'm gonna bring up the sales page. Hopefully, people will be able to see us. We might be a little bit squished because we are in the portrait mode. So let me press this button, and I think it's this button. So yeah, people can just about see it. Maybe, yeah, that's the best we can do at the moment, can we? So here we go, Sarah. This is your first pattern that's in a collection, Hazel Color Block Ruana. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yes. So
Um,
I had never heard the word Ruana before. And then I came across it somewhere, and it's kind of like a cross between a shawl and a poncho, I would say. So I'm actually wearing it now, and it's a bit hard to see because I'm sitting down, but it's basically 3 rectangles. So we have 2 at the front, like this, and then 1 at the back, but wider, obviously. And I made mine with 100% superwash wool, and I swear it is the warmest thing. I am literally wearing it every single day sitting at my desk now. And I was wearing it so much, I thought, oh my God, I better go take some pictures of it because I'm going to just have it destroyed from like sitting in it all day. So yeah, it's so easy. There's a rectangle at the back, 2 at the front, seam them at the shoulders, and that's it. And you might be worried maybe that it's like too basic, I guess, and that you might get bored working it. But I think there's lots of nice color blocks in it. So that's a bit of interest as you're going. And the stitch pattern, it's really easy. It's just kind of a 2-stitch repeat, a 1-row repeat once you get going. And I just found it fab for sitting in front of the TV and just working away. And I had to keep my eye on the color changes, but you know, once you've done a few rows, it's just, yeah, really plain sailing and super easy to make. But I think it looks great. Like, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And
Yeah.
as I said, I'm nonstop wearing it. So if you want something cozy for the autumn and winter, I think it's a good one. And if you haven't made a garment before, something like this is just absolute ideal starting point, because you don't really have to worry about shaping. You know, it's quite oversized, so it's very forgiving. You know, if you're trying to fit a specific bust size or arm size or anything like that, you know, this is pretty much going to fit all sizes. So I've written it for 4 different sizes. Starting for the extra small and then going all the way up. And yeah, it's great. I love it. So yeah,
brilliant. Because you had in the one photo, you kind of had the one front panel kind of like draped over the other shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you can do that as well, and it looks really nice if you just put it over.
Brilliant. So whichever part of the body is the coldest, you've always got enough fabric to kind of cover it in different ways and keep you warm.
Yeah. So Julia is actually asking what method of joining I used for it. So for the shoulders, I used a mattress stitch seam. So I actually have a whole video that I did for your summit, Veronika, for the Garment Summit, all about seaming. And the mattress stitch is really good because it gives a really strong seam. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the inside here, but maybe I will. So you can see on the inside, it's quite thick. Can you see that? Kind of. So it's a really strong seam. And I have seen patterns like this where there's no seam at all and it's just kind of worked in one piece, where you do the 2 front panels and then add a bit for the neck and then just keep going for the back. And this is quite long and oversized. And I just felt that if I was to do it all in one piece, it would be dragging a lot on the shoulders and it would really just stretch the stitch pattern a bit too much. So I actually wanted to do a seam on purpose. But if you prefer doing a whip stitch, or you could probably even do like a slip stitch on the inside, but also because I have some different colors happening kind of across the top, the mattress stitch is invisible, so you could pretty much use any color yarn while you're seaming and you can see it. So that was another reason I didn't want to have to kind of change colors as I was sewing the edges together. So yeah, I think the mattress stitch is perfect for this.
Yeah, brilliant. We've got Claire. Hi Claire, lovely to have you here. So you're currently finishing the infinity scarf. I know it's the Dina scarf you've been working on, and you want to create a beanie with the last fingering skein. Well, I might just have something in the collection for you, Claire. And the poncho interested me a lot, beanie and collar too. Thank you so much, Claire. That's very kind of you to comment. And let's move on to the next pattern. So we've got the Blakely poncho by these rectangles. Oh gosh, we jumped again. There we go. Are we all here? Yes, we are.
Yes, I think I lost you for a minute, but I'm not sure if it was just on my side or everybody's side. But anyway, we're good. We're back now, I think.
You're back. So the Blakely poncho, I'm not actually wearing it because my office is quite small, so it stays nice and warm. But I do have the sample with me, so I'm just going to quickly hold it up to the camera. So this is the Blakely poncho. You can make them longer by working more rows, so it's really easy to do. And then again, I started with the crew neckline. So this is the neck. So I started with the crew neckline by working just a few rounds. And if you want it, like if you can see, like all the photos on the page, are still with this yarn attached, the stitch marker.
I did not even notice that.
I know, because I did the kind of like the mock turtleneck for photos, and then I thought, do you know what? I actually want it even taller. So I was reluctant to cut yarn and actually create another end to sew in. So I just left it. And I cleverly tucked it behind in the photos. You can't see it at all. So I'm gonna actually carry on because I've got like a little bit of yarn left. So I'm just going to add a few more rounds to the neck to customize it. So that is how easy it is to really customize it to your liking. If you don't like things around your neck, by all means, just do 5 rounds for like a nice crew neck. If you like something really cozy around your neck, then by all means, carry on adding more rounds for big turtleneck. And then it's just got these 2 ribbed sleeves on either side. And it's just so nice. It's like wearing a blanket. It is so cozy.
Yeah, it looks so cozy.
Yeah, it is so cozy. So whatever occasion, and honestly, I've got a friend at the school run, and she came to school the other day with the pajama top under her coat, and I thought, you know what? I could totally do that. We're just wearing a poncho as well. Like nobody would know. How would they know, right? So that's the Blakely poncho.
Yeah,
And
best
it
idea
does
ever.
come in 9 sizes as well, from extra small to 5XL, because it's so easy to adjust. So it's really easy to do a range of sizes so everyone can make their own poncho. And I did hold a worsted weight yarn together with a mohair strand. So it's really, really nice and fluffy and cozy. So
I
perfect.
love that idea.
Yeah.
I've never done that. I am going to have to do a pattern with that. I think it's fab. Yeah, I love that. So for your ribbing, I should have read your description, but I didn't.
No.
So you just do like front post, back post, and that's how you can keep adjusting the length of it, is it?
As well, just make them as long as you want to,
Yeah.
until you reach the length. Yeah.
That's great,
Um,
actually, because sometimes at ribbing you kind of have to decide at the start how long it's going to be. If you're just starting with a chain and kind of going sideways, but if you're doing it lengthways, that's a really good idea. Okay, thanks, Veronika. Loads of good ideas today. So I think Veronika has dropped out for me again, but maybe it's just me. Hopefully it is. Okay, I think I have lost Veronika there for a minute, and mine dropped out as well. So let's keep going, and we'll do a quick run through the rest of the patterns, I think, until Veronika comes back, and then we might just have to call it a day if technology is not playing nicely with us. So Julia, I can see you there. So if you can still hear me, will you just let me know so that I'm not talking to myself? And I'll just keep going. So I can't share the page that Veronika had open there now, but on the picture here. Oh, you're back. Oh, good.
I'm back.
I was just talking to myself there for a while, but I think
Sorry,
don't worry. Look, I mean, I was just saying we'll go through the rest of the patterns quickly, and we might just have to call it a day then, because the technology is not being our friends. Okay, good. They can still hear us, I think, so that's good. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Julia said I'm frozen, but Claire can still hear us. Must be the weather interfering. I mean, yes, it is quite windy and rainy and cloudy,
It's
but
windy here where I am as well. Yeah.
yes, I'm just gonna grab the link and hopefully and I'll pop up the QR code if you are able to scan it with a different device. So that's the link. Go ahead and click on the link before we just disappear again, before I freeze. and have a look at the collection. So we've got the Brenna cowl, just very quickly. Again, simple rectangle to work it from. And I know Claire was after a hat. So we do have a hat in a collection. It's the Brooklyn hat you can see there. It does say it uses a DK weight, but honestly, if you add a few stitches, it's very easy to adjust the size for fingering weight yarn as well. You might just add multiples of 3 for the stitch pattern and then work as many rows as you need to go around your head, because it's just a simple rectangle as well. And I'll let you, Sarah, talk about your beautiful patterns.
Yeah, it's just, we can do those quickly. Yeah, so again, both made from rectangles. We have the wrist warmer and the ear warmer. And for these, I use a DK weight yarn as well, but it was baby alpaca, I think I used, so it's super warm
Nice.
and soft, even though it is DK. And actually, for accessories like these, especially for wrist warmers and mittens, I quite like a lightweight yarn, because I just feel like I can still kind of do stuff. And I'm not, not going around with 2 like boxing gloves on my hands.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so for both of these, I used the same yarn, and they're both kind of using the same stitch pattern. So it's linked stitches. So linked treble crochet and linked double crochet. So if you haven't tried linked stitches before, these are both really good patterns to try those out, because they're really easy. And I have to say, the description of how to work linked stitches is far longer than what you actually have to do. Like, they're really, really easy, and they give a really kind of a solid fabric, I think, and no gaps really in between, because the stitches are kind of linked or joined to each other. So there's no little holes or anything. So they're really good for keeping warm and cozy. And the ear warmer then is just rectangle, seamed, and a little twist put on then when you're seaming. And
yeah, I love that little twist. It's such a clever addition. It just totally elevates it.
Yeah, it really does, because you could just sew it straight, but the twist is super easy, and it just makes it look way more polished, I think. So I really like it.
Yeah, definitely. So there is a hurricane. That's right, there's a hurricane over in Florida, I believe. So I hope everyone stays safe. And I think we're not gonna torture you with any more technical difficulties today. So yeah, I've popped the link in the comments, but honestly, if you are on our email list, you would have had the link delivered to your email inbox, or I'm gonna put up loads of posts on social media as well, because I actually haven't done that yet. I can't believe I haven't been shouting
Me
from
neither,
the
actually. I've
rooftop.
just been kind of sending the emails and stuff.
Yeah,
And there are going to be some surprises being added to the collection, so do keep an eye out for those. And if you've already bought it, don't worry, you'll get the surprises too. So nobody will
absolutely.
miss out on any
Yeah.
surprises.
So we were hoping to stay a little bit longer today and let you know about all the mystery bonuses that have been added to the collection. But if you have purchased already, they're already in there. And if you're thinking about getting a collection, it's gonna get a whole lot better, because we are dropping bonuses left, right, and center for you. So go ahead, click on the link in the description or in the comments of the videos. And I'm pretty sure we'll be popping over live again with Sarah to introduce the pattern in a greater detail as and when they become available. But the best value is the collection of all the patterns together, plus all the mystery bonuses. And if you, we're just going to be really naughty now and say, if you want to know what the mystery bonuses are, you might just have to visit the sales page and cha-ching. So, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, we're not going to torture you any longer. Thank you, Julia. That's amazing. And very good point. You can start making holiday gifts with either the smaller patterns, or even if you really, really love someone, you can even make them the poncho or the ruana, of course. But yeah, the smaller patterns actually do make a great holiday gift. And you might just find a holiday themed gift tags somewhere in the collection, because we've got loads of bonuses coming your way as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Sarah, for creating amazing patterns for our collection. And we will be popping live again sometime next week. We'll let you all know when that's going to be. So